gunshot press release that was sent out. This happened last night about 9:45 at the shopping cart at 6th Street and Cleveland Avenue. We really don't have a whole lot of information. So what we were able to kind of piece together, there was a group of people outside some cars that were parked on the west side of the lot, and our victim had gone inside the store. He was walking out of the store and walking back to his car when some gunshots happened. It was several. We don't have an exact count of that. From what we were able to piece together, we believe the gunshots came from the area. It would have been a little bit to the north and to the west, somewhere near the I-229 bridge at 6th Street, somewhere in that area. So that's kind of, I guess, one of the things we're operating off of. We don't know who the intended target was. The victim was struck in the back. He was taken to the hospital, has non-life-threatening injuries. He's 27 years old from Sioux Falls. I don't have an update on his condition today, but outside of that, that's really all we have. We don't know who the shooter is. Nobody was able to give us any type of description of the suspect. So we're hoping that somebody was maybe in the area, maybe saw something. The business does have surveillance video, so we're working on getting that. Sounds like it may be sometime next week by the time we're able to get that. We're hoping early next week, but that's pretty much all we have. I guess I'll ask if you guys have any questions on that.
So the victim was just an innocent bystander?
We don't know who the intended target was. The victim was walking from the business back to his car, so we don't know if he was the intended victim or if it was somebody else.
Was that the victim's car that got hit by bullets? Because it had a windshield out?
Right. I read one of the reports. I don't believe that was the victim's vehicle. That was somebody else's vehicle that was struck. And I guess I think it was probably struck during that gunfire, but just the report. There's a lot of reports in there, but the one that I read, it didn't state that happened specifically. So I'm guessing it probably did, but I'd have to check. And there's even more reports that have filtered in since the last time I checked. So
did they find any bullet casings like up from that area that leads them to believe that's where the fire came from? Or?
I think there was some that, again, I don't have all that information yet. This morning when I read through the report, there's probably about 8 different reports on that, and I just checked just a couple of minutes ago, and there's probably another 8 more reports that have come in. So I haven't had a chance to review all of them. They're probably still filtering as well, but I think there was some type of evidence that was found up in that area, but I'm not sure exactly what that was.
So is the public at danger at this point in time, or because you guys don't know the intent or anything behind it, they're not in danger, or?
Well, we've got a person that shot a gun into a crowded area, and that person left. So we don't know who that person is. We don't know what their intent was. We don't know if there was some specific people or persons that were targeted, or if it was just a random event. I mean, there's just a lot of questions. We don't have the answer. So, I would say that there's probably reason that the public should be concerned, and that's why we're asking people if they happen to be in the area, if they were driving around that area, saw anything out of the ordinary, that we'd want them to call police or Crime Stoppers.
So one person was hit?
One person was struck, yeah.
Any other things that were struck besides that car that they know
of? I didn't see any in the few reports I read so far. I didn't hear of anything else, but I'm not 100% sure on that.